In Canyon, Texas, Charlie Chitwood here. We've got Jason Burton ready to join us and talk a little bit about this 82-72 loss to the Lady Buffs of WT. It's never easy when you come up here, Coach.
No, and it's never easy, too, when you give up 26 offensive rebounds and you shoot very poorly from the free throw line. You know, not going to make any excuses, whether it was people, we've been gone for 18 days and we had a chance to win this game, and we didn't. And part of that was the want to when it came to rebounding. You know, you're not going to win games when you give up 26 offensive rebounds. That's normally the rebounding's flipped. Normally, we're the ones with the extra possessions, the extra shots. And then you step up and we got to the free throw line. So to say we're going to shoot 30 free throws at WT, I wouldn't have believed that before the game. But the fact that we got a chance to get to the free throw line and shoot 30 free throws and we only make 19, we've got to be more efficient from the free throw line. And those are two major areas that we had to be better to win this game today. And so, we got our work cut out for us. We got to go back home. We got to regroup. We got to watch some film and fix some things. But we also got to get back in the gym and just shoot some shots. You're talking about most of this team that only got Monday and Tuesday to really practice. It's not a lot of shots up when you've been off for 18 days. And so we got to knock some of the rust off and get ready for one of the best teams in the country coming to our place on Thursday.
All right, well, when you come up here, you know that it could be the first of more than just one or two games that might be on the regular season schedule. There are LSC tournament games, and very possibly, almost likely, that you could see the Lady Buffs again, at least in the bracket in the NCAAs with you. The Lion women, you got to expect they're still going to be there.
Well, we just got to continue to take it one game at a time. You never want to start out the new year or conference with a loss, but that's where we're at right now. And so it's a growth opportunity. It's going to be how to respond. I didn't think we responded to adversity today the way that we should have. We let some runs and affect us a little bit. We let some calls that we thought should have been called our way affect us, and we're on the trail end or the losing end of the game for a lot of the game in the fourth quarter, and that's kind of uncomfortable, unfamiliar territory for us lately. And so, like I said, we got to learn from this. There's a lot of games left, a lot of season left, and so sometimes you learn the best when you lose, because you're able to get away with some things that we weren't necessarily doing great while we're winning, but it's not a big deal because you're still winning. You think you can overcome some of those things, but now it gives us an opportunity to sharpen up on some things and get better.
Coach, that somebody told me, some wise coach I'm sure, said that you can learn at least 7 more things from a loss than you can from a victory.
I don't know what the number is,
I don't know what.
But that's it means more. The message is received better because you're like, okay, my eyes are open now. Like what Coach was saying, we've been talking all week about rebounding. This team right here, they do a good job of blocking shots. They had 10 shots blocked today. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, they blocked 10 shots. They were number 4 in the country in blocked shots before this game. I'm sure that's going to go up. And then they rebound the ball on the offensive end. And those are two things that I didn't think that we really did our part to win this game. And so, hopefully we can lock in the scouting report a little bit better moving forward. But the thing we have going for us is we got an incredibly talented team. And we still have a young team. And so a lot of opportunities to grow and get better from this. And we just got to make sure we do that.
Well, WT has ruled the roost in the Lone Star Conference so long. Lubbock Christian's been doing it since they got here. And guess what? That's who you get next when we get home, though. What a very frustrated team you will have until you get back out on the court in your own place to get the taste of this.
Yeah, man, it's a week. You don't have that Saturday turnaround because of the Cameron postpone. And so that's going to be a bitter taste in our mouth for a while, for a whole week. And so hopefully, I kind of like it. I hope that this week is one that's sharp, that we're focused. We learn to talk to each other a little bit better. I didn't think we came together the way we need to come together at the end of the game. And that's something that, it just, like I said, it's new territory for us. And we've had a lot of success the last few years. And the thing about our locker room is we got a lot of girls that don't like to lose. And so I don't think we saw the best out of our team today when we were losing. And so we got to fix that, and we will.
Coach, talk about how WT was able to get in there. You said it was not enough want to on the part of some of yours, and we could see.
We talked about Carly before the game. She's averaging 4 offensive rebounds a game. She had 9 today, and that's from a guard. She just was going in, and then, I don't think we move bodies like we need to, and so we'll get back. We got a chance now to do some rebounding drills. You don't like to do that when it's a short week and when you have rebounding drills are physical. I didn't think we were very physical today, and this is a place. We and Sam always talked about it. The tougher team is going to win when you go to Canyon, and we weren't the tougher team today. That's point blank period. We weren't that. If we were the tougher team, then mentally you're not worried about whether or not you got fouled and they called it or not. You just play. When you're the tougher team, you're the first one on the ground for loose balls. When you're the tougher team, you're making contact first. And I thought WT made contact first a lot of times.
Coach, how's Juliana Lewis? She got some extended minutes, first time for her since she had that brief injury back early December when she had to miss a couple. She didn't look like she was 100%.
Well, I think mentally she's got to want to score the ball a little bit more. She did a good job. She got some offensive rebounds. I thought she could have put back and passed it out, and she had some opportunities to post up big and score it. And she's got to want to score the ball a little bit more. But you know what you're going to get from her? You're going to get defense. You're going to get rebounding. I thought she made some good plays down the stretch. If that play they called, or there was a turnover right there, then a foul, but she tipped it and got in the backcourt. If we could have got that possession right there, that could have sparked a little something. We were down, and that was a run that we're going on right there, and that was a huge play. She just gets deflection. She makes things happen defensively, but she's got to want to score the ball a little bit more offensively.
Okay, Coach, didn't go the way we wanted, but you live to fight another day. And this is January, the first week of January.
No
All
doubt.
is hardly lost.
11-1 right now. 0-1 in conference, not where we want to be, but we're fine. We got a lot of talent in that locker room, and we'll bounce back.
I know that there's been some conversation with Cameron as far as the reschedule. Anything definitive you can share on that, or do we need to wait longer?
Not yet. There's a lot of moving pieces now with as many games that have been postponed as there are, and we've already had to reschedule too. And so, scheduling gets a little bit tricky because, you got to take into account too the health and safety of our players, and having multiple weeks in a row where you're playing 3 games in a row is not necessarily good for our players.
Sure.
They need to be able to have some rest, especially when travel gets involved and all that. And it's not like last year when in the COVID year we had those back-to-back. So you're playing a Friday, Saturday schedule, and you can make up a game on a Tuesday and still have some time to recover, and then go and play somebody else. It gets tricky playing Thursday, Saturday, and trying to squeeze another game in a week, and then doing it consecutive weeks. You don't want to wear players out, and physically or mentally. And
Tim,
so we gotta try to find a good day to play them.
Tim McMurray mentioned, I think he dropped Frisco into the conversation. The tournament's going to be back in Frisco.
Back in Frisco.
Good news that.
Yeah, especially because that last week of the regular season, we go out west and we think we play Odessa and Angelo. So, to be able to come back home and then not have to travel incredibly far. If we can finish in the top 4, we got to do that because top 4 get a bye, they go straight to Frisco, and everybody else, they're playing at home sites on that Tuesday prior to going to Frisco. So, we got to come on and take care of business the rest of the season.
You'd rather have a 3-game path than a 4.
No question.
All right, Coach, thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Good luck,
Appreciate it.
safe travels back home.
Thank you.
And we will see you in the Merce.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right, that's Jason Burton.